questions do you have, or why are you here? Who'd like to start us off with a question? Yes, sir.
What law does this announcement refer to?
Okay. All right. Changes in the law. We'll certainly talk about those. Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to check to see if a will or a revocable trust that was made in another state can be used in Virginia.
Okay. Okay, very good. That raises a lot of questions there. Wills and revocable. I put here RLT, that's Revocable Living Trust. And we'll certainly talk about that and talk about if that's in another state. We'll definitely cover that. Who else has a, yes, sir?
We're interested in, you highlighted RLT and talk about an asset protection trust, really.
Okay.
What the difference is.
Okay, asset protection trust. That's definitely a big part of what we'll talk about is the asset protection trust and what's the difference between the two, between the revocable living trust and the asset protection trust. We'll certainly talk about that. Who else has a question? Okay, yes, ma'am.
Question as to whether you still have to spend down to be able to apply for Medicaid.
Okay, very good. Good question. Spend down. Medicaid, we will definitely talk about that. Basically, what I'd like to do this morning is cover two areas. One, the first area, and you'll see this in the handout, which I'll refer to. The first area is when we have some time to plan, and the second area is what we elder law attorneys refer to as crisis planning. So you or a loved one are going into a nursing home today, or this week, or this month. That's crisis planning. How can we spend down? How can we qualify for Medicaid? We'll talk about that. And then, as I say, we'll also talk about when we have a little bit more time to plan. Typically, the horizon is 5 years or more. When we have that time to plan, what can we do there? And as I say, we'll cover both of those situations. If you think of another question along the way, please feel free to stop me with a question, or if I say something you don't understand. Sometimes that West Virginia accent of mine, sometimes that throws folks off. So please stop me if I say something you don't understand. I'm still working on my y'alls. Yes, sir.
Whereabouts across the pond are you from?
I'm actually born in Nottingham and grew up in London, and came over here, gosh, a long time ago now. Came over here in the late 80s. Okay, so the handout that you should also have in your packet, Long-Term Care Planning Workshop. If you'd like to follow along with that, that's what I'll be referring to as we go through here. Let me just find my clicker so we can change the slides. Here we go.